We do have an update from T-Mobile on their 5G home internet. The amount of additions that this part of their business has had over the last several years has been nothing short of incredible. They have now reached very, very close to the threshold of 7 million customers. I think they said they have 6.9 million customers now. So I don't think there's any question that this business for them is durable, sustainable, long-lasting. They continue to add customers. They just this quarter added 424,000, and that number comparably, I think, is slightly higher than a year ago quarter. So people are still buying the service, and people are still very satisfied with the service. Now, they didn't give us a number, which is something I have a problem with, but they told us that the service has the highest net promoter score in the industry. I don't know how true that is. They didn't give the numbers or the data, but just stating that for the sake of this video. And then additionally, they went on to say because of those kind of things, the broadband, in terms of 13 quarters in a row where they've been leading the industry in home internet customers added. That's even compared to wireline businesses. Think Comcast Xfinity. Think Spectrum, with their services from Charter. Verizon is involved in there too, and so is AT&T. So even with all those businesses offering quote-unquote superior service, T-Mobile's still taking share, and T-Mobile's still enjoying the most growth in the industry. And then they also cited lowest churn ever for the quarter. Again, no numbers given. I'm a data guy. I like numbers. They didn't provide it, and they don't. So I don't know what to say about that specifically. But even in business, they're adding the most customers there for the quarter, according to them. Highest ever quarter one ARPU growth in broadband, which tells me that people are taking the more premium versions of the plans. Again, they didn't give us the numbers. They just tell us, and we have to go with it. They're just to kind of follow up with the home broadband piece. They're going to be launching T-Fiber officially as a commercial launch in quarter two. So we have to start shifting away our focus on T-Mobile from them just being a wireless company. T-Mobile is also a wireline company. They're going to be operating the T-Fiber part of the business. And 5G home internet for them has become so successful, we just have to call them a broadband company, just like we do with AT&T and Verizon. These are broadband companies. They sell broadband for mobile use cases, and they sell it for wireline use cases as well. And some of these new segments, I think you'll see T-Mobile become even more active, even more aggressive, more disruptive, because whenever T-Mobile goes into a new segment, they tend to do very well, and they tend to shake up the industry. And I think that's going to be something that we're going to have to watch. So high NPS scores, high satisfaction, low churn, doing well in business. Customers are going up the stack, taking the more premium plans. Everything is hitting right now for T-Mobile when it comes to home broadband. And I know, their competitors are watching, especially, Charter Spectrum and Comcast Xfinity. They're in trouble. You see Verizon taking share. You see AT&T is doing very well. The problem is cable. That's the problem. They're the ones that are very, very worried. And although they are finally responding, I'm not sure they can stop this train. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about those numbers from T-Mobile. Really great. Lots of positives. And I don't think any of this is changing anytime soon. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. See you guys on the next one.